So next, let's queer up politics. A gay billionaire is behind the J.D. Vance's rise. Last week, as Senator J.D. Vance prepared to accept the Republican Party's nomination to be Donald Trump's running mate, MSNBC's Rachel Maddox shed light on the unusual path that led him there. Maddox said, quote, "Writing a memoir and otherwise being Peter Thiel's intern is not usually the way you get to be a vice presidential nominee," end quote. As it turns out, Peter Thiel, the openly gay conservative billionaire and co-founder of PayPal, has played a pivotal role in Vance's career. Vance first encountered Thiel during a 2011 lecture at Yale, a moment Vance later described as the most significant of his time there. Thiel's ideals about elite institutions and Christianity inspired Vance to pivot from law to technology. Thiel recommended Vance for a position at biotech firm Circuit Therapeutics in 2013 and later backed his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, in July 2021. Vance transitioned into politics by launching his campaign for the U.S. Senate seat from Ohio, with Thiel financing the effort to the tune of $15 million. This shift in Vance's career also marked a shift in his stance on Trump. Thiel played a key role in securing an endorsement from Trump, arranging a meeting at Mar-a-Lago. Trump acknowledged the change, stating, quote, "Like some others, J.D. Vance may have said some not so great things about me in the past, but he gets it now, and I have seen that in spades."
Even though the audience, the television audience for this convention thus far has not been particularly large by modern standards, one might expect that people will tune in tonight to hear from this new running mate for Donald Trump, who many people will have never heard of before this week. J.D. Vance is not a widely known public figure. He is best known for having written a well-received autobiography, which he started while he was at Yale Law School. Mr. Vance also served for 6 months in Iraq as a public affairs unit officer in the Marine Corps. Served in a public affairs unit in the Marine Corps. Yes, even the Marines do have public relations. They're great at it, in fact. But that is the type of unit, a public affairs unit, that he was in when he was in Iraq. After he did his law degree, again at Yale, he became a protege of a very right-wing billionaire who you might remember from the first Republican National Convention that nominated Donald Trump for president. He had a primetime speaking slot. It was one of the weirder speeches of the 2016 RNC. His name is Peter Thiel. He got J.D. Vance a job at a biotech company in San Francisco after J.D. Vance graduated from law school. Peter Thiel got him that job, literally. The company's CEO says explicitly that J.D. Vance was hired, quote, as a favor to Peter, meaning as a favor to Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel then got J.D. Vance a second job. He directed one of his venture capital companies that they too should hire J.D. Vance. See, this is why these guys are so against any kind of affirmative action, because clearly they got where they are in this life out of sheer merit, as represented by having your billionaire friend call people and tell them to hire you, even though they're not sure why they're supposed to be hiring you.
Y'all forgive me. I really don't even have much to comment on this.
And I mean, Goño, when I first heard it, I was kind of like, huh? Like, who is this guy? Where the hell did he come from? You know? And the only thing that I knew about him was when he had tweeted about Trump and his anti-thoughts towards Trump. That's what I remember. That, of course, you can't find it anymore because he took it down. But he had tweeted something along the line, says, you know, Trump makes people I care about afraid. Immigrants, Muslims, etc. Because of this, I find him highly reprehensible. God wants better for us. Okay? That is what he posted by his own fruition, wanting to, you know, do that because he was so anti-Trump at a given time. And that may be that you feel all that kind of way until you're asked to be a running mate. Then all of a sudden, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm 39 years old, up for freaking to be the vice president of the United States. Yeah. How does that happen, girl?
Well, and then
you have to kiss the ring.
It's right. Trump forgives, right? He's always forgiving. The yellow tie. So I'm guessing he's a piss queen. Is that what the yellow tie was about? And also, I thought Teal and Vance met at a log cabin Republican circuit party.
Oh.
I didn't realize that was something else. And also, self-loathing homosexual Miss Teal is obsessed with J.D. Vance and her eye makeup skills, but Vance refused to share any makeup tips with Pitiful Peter.
Ugh. Did you watch that Hillbillyology? Or
No, I didn't watch that. And by the way, the truth is now coming out about the book.
Okay.
He claimed to have been from this really redneck background. No.
He's not.
He grew up in a 4-bedroom house. The family made almost $200,000 a year.
Wow. So he's a liar.
He's a liar.
What a surprise.
But you can't have a Republican without the letters L-I-A-R.
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Well, I mean, I think that maybe was Trump's choosing of him was this is somebody I can easily control. This is a puppet.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I know that's fairly obvious, but and I was also somebody who doesn't clearly have can easily be bought. Maybe morals are in the trash. And like I was mentioning earlier with the VP picks, like anybody who is trying to get Kamala rightfully to the White House should be exploiting this type of aspect.
Yes.
This miscommunication, which I'm sure they'll call it that. But
yeah. My favorite is the meme of like Trump just changing Pence's name to Vance just so he can
The flags.
understand it.
All those flags that are out there now, those flag companies just changed the V and the E, and you got Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.